What is up, Z Fighters? It's Manga Adventures, and today I'll be doing part 3 of What If Vegeta Trained Gohan, since it was so well received. But enough with introductions, let's get started with the story. It's been 7 years since the defeat of Cell, and during this time the world has been at peace. But that didn't stop Vegeta and Gohan from training. At the end of the last part, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan wanted to train with Vegeta to make him happy and show him how strong he's gotten. Of course Vegeta agrees, not about to pass up this chance to learn and even surpass this new form of Super Saiyan. This started a back and forth between the two, Vegeta mostly playing catch up with the insane potential of Gohan, but when he actually does reach his current power, he always pushes Gohan to greater heights. Of course, Vegeta would reach Super Saiyan 2 in this time, which is a greatly debated topic in canon, though he soon realized that he would never truly surpass Gohan with this back and forth, only momentarily matching his power. He felt he reached the natural peak of the Super Saiyan transformation, and to beat someone naturally talented like Gohan, he must push himself beyond that natural limit if he ever wants to win. So he tells Gohan he'll be training on his own for a while to figure out a new path. Gohan takes this opportunity and puts training on the back burner to focus on studying so he can transfer into Orange Star. So it doesn't take long for things to snap back into canon. Gohan becomes the Great Saiyan Man, meets Videl, and is blackmailed to enter the World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku calls from the afterlife saying he'll enter as well, exciting everyone, especially Vegeta, who still wants his rematch from way back in the Saiyan saga. Gohan offers to train with Vegeta after he teaches Videl to fly, but he declines, saying he has a surprise for him as well, and he's just another opponent for the tournament. Gohan, of course, doesn't want to disappoint Vegeta, so he decides to train alongside Goten. Now, of course, Goten would be stronger than in canon alongside Gohan, who is more powerful in this What If. Same with Trunks. Vegeta, of course, doesn't personally train Trunks, but when he enters the gravity room, it's much higher than in canon because Vegeta is much stronger, similar to Gohan. Anyway, time passes and the tournament arrives. Goku comes back for a day and reunites with everyone. Let's throw some confetti. The junior tournament goes per canon, with Trunks beating Goten. We switch over to the adult tournament where Gohan gets his energy absorbed by Babidi's minions. Of course, he's much stronger, so Babidi doesn't have to use the cannon father to gather more energy. The only person that stands in their way is the Bora, but he's beaten, though I wouldn't say easily, by Gohan, freeing the way for everyone else to chase Babidi. But what they didn't know is that this fight gave him enough energy to revive Buu. So when the Z Fighters arrive, Buu is released. Gohan feels like he can stop this, so he blasts Cocoon in hopes of killing the monster. Now remember, in canon, everyone thought this had worked. The Cocoon was empty. Babidi was freaking out, and without the Bora, he was defenseless. So he had no choice but to take over one of the Z Fighters, and who better than the increasingly aggravated Vegeta, saying things like, "This battle should have been done 10 minutes ago, let's hurry up and kill this thing, this is so annoying." Babidi uses magic to take control of Vegeta because even in this What If, he still has those feelings that if he didn't give in to this peaceful life and remain a warrior, he could beat anyone. This would be even more true because although he's always able to catch up to Gohan's power, he's never able to surpass it. So Majin Vegeta is still born. But while all this is happening, the pink cloud above everyone forms into Majin Buu. Babidi's excited seeing this, saying Vegeta is now useless, but Vegeta just looks up at Buu and says he isn't a threat and turns his attention to Goku so they can have their rematch. Babidi is enraged by this and tells Buu to destroy them, but Gohan jumps in the way to fight instead. Vegeta tells him to stay alive until he's done with Kakarot because he's next. Now the battle with Buu and Gohan would go pretty much the same, even with the extra training he would be no match. It's the fight between Goku and Vegeta we need to pay attention to. Now in the original fight between Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta, it was, in my opinion, an even battle. But in this What If, Vegeta is much stronger due to training with Gohan. Stack the power boost from the Majin mark and he has an obvious advantage, though Goku doesn't go Super Saiyan 3 for multiple reasons similar to canon. Not wanting to hurt Vegeta's pride, didn't want to drain his time on Earth, etc. He instead tries to convince Vegeta that this isn't what he wants and that he does care about his family even if he won't admit this. This makes Vegeta angry because he does not focus on the fight, though how can he when Gohan's energy has now seemingly disappeared? Goku then begs him to stop and Vegeta reluctantly agrees, though when Goku turns around, Vegeta knocks him out and takes his senzu beans, telling him he'll handle Buu. So the prince confronts the monster and things go much different than in canon. When he's backed into a corner, instead of blowing himself up, he pulls out his experimental transformation, Super Saiyan 3. This form is very ki consuming and takes a huge toll on the body, but Vegeta isn't like Goku and isn't stalling or putting faith in the next generation. He's out for the kill, and with a kick from Babidi's magic, he can do it before running out of time. The battle's over and he's disappointed that his student lost to this monster. A Piccolo who is watching from the sideline kills a fleeing Babidi. Now, we don't know what gets rid of the Majin Mark since Vegeta was already dead when Babidi died. So for the sake of this what if, let's say even if Babidi dies, it's still effective. Vegeta tells Piccolo to wish the boy back when he gets the chance, since this will be the first time of him dying, but little do they know he's still alive on Supreme Kai's world. So now what's next for Vegeta? Well, he held up his side of the deal to defeat Majin Buu. Now he's going back to finish his fight with Goku since he has no more distractions. Goku has no reason to deny this challenge. In fact, he's actually excited to fight Vegeta after their earlier battle. They both eat senzu beans because they want a fair fight, and round 2 begins. This battle isn't going as well as the first for Vegeta because Goku is more focused and he's learned from the last fight that Vegeta may be stronger, but not by enough where Goku can't plan around it. This intense battle escalates to the next level. They both turn Super Saiyan 3. This gives Vegeta even more of a power gap, but Goku has more endurance since he has a dead body. Now this is a battle of if Goku can hold out long enough for the transformation, for Vegeta's transformation to run out, or will Vegeta be able to overpower him before then? Now normally Goku could hold out due to his vast arsenal of techniques like the solar flare and instant transmission, but Vegeta would do anything for a victory right now and challenges Goku to one last clash, charging up a final flash. Goku, never one to back down from a challenge, counters with the Kamehameha, initiating a clash that shakes not just the Earth, but the entire galaxy. The two struggle for a bit, but Vegeta lets out one final scream that wins him the clash and the battle. He stands over a laughing Goku who's glad he came to Earth for the day. He got to meet his family and even had an amazing fight, something he couldn't have done in the afterlife. Vegeta declares himself stronger than Kakarot, but not the strongest since there's one more person he has to beat. As Goku disappears, having used up all his energy, Vegeta orders him to tell Gohan to get ready. Piccolo arrives a day later, telling him Gohan wasn't dead, but he also doesn't want to return to Earth at the moment. He admits he is ashamed to have lost the Buu and will return even stronger because when the Supreme Kai brought him to his world, events still played out the same with the Z-Sword breaking. The only difference is Buu isn't a threat, but Gohan still begs the Elder Kai to unlock his potential, which he will do in exchange for a kiss from a cute girl and because he freed him from the Z-Sword. Vegeta scoffs and waits for the boy to return, which he does alone, away from his family. A day later, Gohan appears in front of him, blaming himself for Vegeta giving in to the Majin Mark, thinking he only did so to beat Buu. But Vegeta laughs, saying he gave into this power to return to the Saiyan warrior he once was. Gohan refuses to believe this, but Vegeta tells him to just shut up and fight as he charges in as a Super Saiyan 2. But it isn't even a comparison. Gohan, seemingly in his base, but unknowingly in his ultimate form, easily swats away Vegeta. He then tells him he's gotten stronger so they can find a way to remove the curse. Vegeta, now furious, feeling he's being looked down on, transforms into Super Saiyan 3. The power grab shrinks, but Gohan is still in control of the battle, even though it looks more like a fight now. Vegeta screams, the only way to get rid of this mark is to kill him, but Gohan refuses, saying he could never do that. The Saiyan Prince snaps, causing a rage boost that throws Gohan off guard and slightly evens the playing field, but it drains his ki a lot faster. Vegeta can no longer hold the transformation, only giving Gohan a momentary struggle, though he refuses to let the fight end, even though he's exhausted, continuing to swing at Gohan with no effect. This is tough for Gohan to see, so he knocks him out and takes him to the Supreme Kai's world to remove the curse. I mean, he's a Supreme Kai, so he should be able to do this if he wanted, though it may take some time, research, and assistance from the Elder Kai. When Vegeta awakens, he admits defeat and that if he was to accept anyone beating him, he doesn't mind that it was his student. He thought getting rid of his humanity would make him stronger, but Gohan never lost sight of his, and he still came out on top. Gohan offers Vegeta to get his potential unlocked by the Elder Kai just like he did, but Vegeta refuses, saying that he'll become stronger on his own, no shortcuts, and that he wants Gohan to continue training. So when he does reach his level of power, he knows he'll beat him at his best. Gohan agrees, and the two return home. Vegeta didn't kill a bunch of people in this what if, so no one sees him any differently than usual. If anything, Trunks looks up to him even more after seeing him defeat Majin Buu, which allows the family to grow closer. With that taken care of, part 3 is finished. Now, what do you guys think of this part? Do you disagree with my power scaling? I've seen some people argue Goku was still holding back as a Super Saiyan 2 and could easily have won even without Super Saiyan 3 in canon. So maybe even with my power buff from the training with Gohan, it would be an even match or Vegeta would still be weaker. Some also think Super Saiyan 3 and Ultimate Gohan are an even match. If you're one of those people that believe any of this or have anything else to add, please leave a comment explaining why you think that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you look forward to my next What If.